Well, here's another case of incompetent police and other law enforcement officials doing a raid on a home where they're looking for a teenager, and they end up uh, raiding the wrong house since the teenager hasn't lived there since last year. So this just means these cops are so incompetent and like the judges and stuff that they can't actually gather the right evidence.
As Elyria police get set to raid this home on Parmalee, they realize there is a camera.
Police, third floor, come to the door! Police, third floor, come to the door!
Then a flashbang. You hear the screaming, and the video goes dark. What they didn't see was this camera next door. And for this, Courtney Price is grateful.
You can hear in the video, you can hear me scream. I think I just said, I'm scared. I said, my baby's in here. He's on a ventilator.
Courtney is at Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital with 17-month-old son Waylon, who was born premature, and he has special needs. His crib at the home has a ventilator and oxygen. They were nearby as he sat in this rocker. This as smoke filled the home, and Courtney was handcuffed as she kept asking for her baby.
I remember seeing the flash and seeing the smoke come in. And you can see it on the room footage, too.
But here's where the confusion set.
Okay, yeah, they're looking for like a 14-year-old or whatever, and they end up arresting a person that obviously isn't a 14-year-old male.
A warrant for teen was issued for this home, but he hasn't lived here in over a year. The home is now rented by Rita and Marlon Jennings, Courtney's aunt and uncle, who have no relation to the suspect. But they raid the home anyway.
I walk in my house, and I couldn't believe it. I don't like anything being on my kitchen table, so you can imagine everything piled up on the floor. And just everything was overturned, the beds, the TVs, everything.
The child is now being treated for inflammation of the lungs, and his eyes also suffered irritation too. Price says doctors say the smoke affected the child, and she's.
Do you think the cops will be held liable for the injuries this baby has suffered? I doubt it.
Only in the area because her baby needs heart surgery, and now that has been delayed.
We came here for a fresh start, and now I just feel so unsafe here. I'm just trying to tough it out and stay for better care, but I just do not like being here now. It's really hard.
Elyria's mayor sent out a statement saying the incident is being investigated and they will release police body cameras. As for Jennings, she only wishes police would have done their homework before crashing into her home where her nephew is already fighting for his life.
I feel like a little bit of detective work probably would have went a long way, because a simple Google search and I found the previous tenants in about 6 seconds.